Tom Reed slumped against the ship's corridor wall, his breathing labored after the grueling 12-hour shift. The interstellar mining vessel Horizon had been his home for 3 years now, and every day felt longer than the last. The pay was good, exceptional really, but the isolation and constant danger were wearing him thin. "I can't do this anymore," he whispered to himself, sliding down until he sat on the cold metal floor. A decision 3 months in the making had finally crystallized. He would inform Captain Winters tomorrow and request transport back to Earth on the next supply shuttle. What Tom didn't realize was that Nixa was listening. The Calaxy engineer had been working in the adjacent maintenance shaft, her slender blue fingers deftly repairing circuitry when Tom's words reached her pointed ears. Nixa emerged from the shaft like flowing water, her movements graceful despite the ship's artificial gravity. Her species evolved on a world with twice Earth's gravitational pull, giving her incredible strength in human environments. Large violet eyes narrowed as she approached Tom. "You are contemplating abandonment of your duties," she stated flatly. It wasn't a question. Tom startled, scrambling to his feet. "Nixa, I didn't know you were—" "If you quit, I will destroy you." Her voice remained eerily calm, but her eyes flashed with an intensity that made Tom take an involuntary step backward. "Look, I'm just tired. We all get— Your departure would reduce operational efficiency by 23%, she continued, as if he hadn't spoken. "The replacement arrival timeline is 47 Earth days. This is unacceptable." Tom sighed. Calaxy were known throughout the galaxy for their technical brilliance and absolute devotion to efficiency. What they weren't known for was their understanding of human emotions or social niceties. "I'm sorry, but my mind is made up. I'm burned out, Nixa." The alien's head tilted at an angle that would have been impossible for human anatomy. "This term, burned out, your body temperature reads normal. You are not combusting." Despite everything, Tom laughed. "It means I'm exhausted mentally and physically. I need to go home." "Humans require rest cycles. Take additional rest cycles." "Problem solved." Nix's antenna twitched in what Tom had learned was satisfaction at resolving an issue. "It's not that simple." "It is precisely that simple," Nixa interrupted. "Your work on the quantum stabilizers exceeds all other crew members' capabilities. By 37%, the ship needs you." She paused, her antennae drooping slightly. "The crew needs you." Tom stared at her, surprised by what almost seemed like an emotional appeal from the normally stoic alien. Nixa stepped closer. "If you leave, many systems will fail. If systems fail, the ship may be lost. If the ship is lost, all crew will perish. Therefore, if you quit, I will destroy you before you destroy us all." Tom realized with growing unease that Nixa was entirely serious. Her species' rigid logical frameworks sometimes led to disturbing conclusions. In her mind, she was being entirely reasonable. "Nixa threatening me isn't going to make me stay." The alien blinked slowly. "This is not a threat. It is cause and effect. Let me talk to Captain Winters about this, okay? We can work something out." Nixa's antennae flattened against her head, a sign Tom recognized as distress. "The captain cannot alter mathematical certainties. Your departure equals destruction." "I didn't realize my work meant that much to the operation," Tom said carefully. "You are irreplaceable," Nixa replied, struggling with the concept. "The others call you the Wizard of Wires. Did you not know this?" Tom hadn't known. The crew was primarily human, with a handful of aliens from different worlds. He kept to himself mostly, focusing on his work rather than socializing. "Look, maybe I've been hasty," Tom said. "Let me sleep on it, all right?" "Sleep will not change objective reality," Nixa insisted, but she stepped back, giving him space. "However, I will wait for your reconsideration." That night, Tom couldn't sleep. Nixa's words echoed in his mind. Was he really that valuable to the ship? The pay scale certainly suggested so, but he'd assumed it was due to the dangerous conditions and remote location, not his particular skills. The next morning, instead of heading to Captain Winters' office, Tom went to the mess hall. For the first time in months, he actually looked at his crewmates. They greeted him warmly, several calling out his nickname. The Wizard, indeed. How had he missed this camaraderie? He spotted Nixa sitting alone, methodically consuming a nutrient paste that smelled faintly of cinnamon. Tom sat across from her. "I've reconsidered," he said simply. Nix's antennae perked up. "You are staying?" "Yes, but not because of your threats. I'm staying because I didn't realize what I had here. Sometimes humans miss what's right in front of them." The alien's head tilted again. "This is inefficient." "That's humanity for you," Tom chuckled. "Inefficient, emotional, and sometimes blind to our own worth." "Puzzling," Nixa commented, "but acceptable if the outcome is correct. I have one condition, though," Tom added. "You and I are going to work together on improving crew morale. If I'm staying, I want it to be better for everyone." Nixa considered this. Improved morale correlates with improved efficiency. This is logical. And no more threats to destroy people? I made no threat. I stated a causality chain. Tom sighed. "Just promise me, Nixa." "I promise to find alternative phrasings for causality statements," she conceded. Over the following months, the unlikely friendship between Tom and Nixa transformed the horizon. Crew efficiency improved, as did morale. Tom taught Nixa about human emotions and social dynamics, while she helped him understand his genuine importance to the mission. What had begun as an intense and threatening encounter evolved into the most rewarding relationship of Tom's life. He never did quit, and Nixa never had to destroy him. Instead, together they built something neither human nor Galaxy could have created alone, a true interstellar community where each person, regardless of species, understood their unique value. And whenever a new crew member mentioned feeling burned out, Nixa would find them and stare with those intense violet eyes. "If you quit," she would say, "you will miss witnessing what humans call greatness, our greatness together." It wasn't a perfect approach, but it was progress. And in the vast emptiness of space, progress was everything.